All right, we got back day today. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Helps me know that y'all like what you see, and yeah, just to keep doing this. So 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. That's pretty standard across the board for me. Not so much the sets. I'll move the sets around, but typically I don't do more than 3 or 4. Sometimes I even do 1 or 2. I'd say typically 2 to 4 sets, with my favorite probably around 3. I think we started with 253 right here. I forgot my straps at home. Well, I didn't forget them, but one was missing in my bag, so I only had one, so I just didn't use any. So my grip is slipping a little bit. Typically on those heavy ones I use straps. I don't always use straps, but right there I would have used them. I would use them here too. I think we dropped it 10 pounds. I think it actually goes up and down by like 12 pounds on these stacks. So this is really probably like 238. Yeah, I just really try not to swing. I don't think too much about like positioning when pulling it down. I just try to make a good pull and just feel the stretch in my back, and try not to use my arms as much as I can. This will be the last set. I think we dropped it down another 12 pounds here. So this should be probably like I think it's 224 on this stack. But yeah, same thing, just trying to pull with the elbows, feel the stretch in the lats. Not much to it. This lighter weight made it a little, I could focus on, I can tell I get slightly a better stretch in I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, it just feels better in my back when I have straps, because I'm not worrying about grip slip or grip slip, or pulling with my arms too much. But you know, we'll have them next back day for sure. I'll make sure they're in my bag before I leave. This will be seated row. I do that on occasion before I sit down on the machine. I just kind of not over exaggerate the movement, but think about it before I even sit down and what I want to feel in that movement. And with this is really just a big stretch at the end, and then a good squeeze at the top. Trying to control the weight. I'm never trying to just throw the weight around. I don't think that's that beneficial. But yeah, this machine I like a lot. It feels good. I feel stable on it. I feel like I control the weight well. Wish it went a little heavier. I think this is maxed out, but still got room to get stronger. I can get more reps in there. I think that was only 8 or 9 solid ones, couple partials at the end. And then I think we dropped the weight down. I think like 10 pounds for this one. So again there, I'm just kind of over exaggerating. Just trying to feel what muscles in my back I'm gonna hit. Trying to remember to breathe. I like to hold my breath a lot during sets, especially like this when there's pressure on my chest. That support. Just pulling with the elbows. Trying to feel it in my back. I mean, you're gonna get an arm pump from this. My biceps are super pumped after this workout. Even through it. Like going into the next exercise after this last set, they were pumped. They were pumped. Felt good. All right, this is gonna be the last set. See, my back looks fairly good right there. Last set, I think we dropped it down 10 more pounds. I was pretty tired at this point. You know, sometimes I might have just not done this last set and just did 2, but I liked how they were feeling today, and yeah, I figured I'd just do one more. As long as I get 8 reps, I think I got 8 and a partial. I mean, this just goes to show how much, fatigue you can get over the course of just a couple sets. So, all right, this exercise right here, I don't really have a name for it. I don't know the name for it. I kind of came up with this on mistake. I was kind of like trying to stretch my lats out one day, and like basically what I do is I put my feet on the platform as low as I can, lean forward as far as I can with a straight bar, and I let my lats stretch out as far as I can, almost not like I'm reaching over my head, but almost. Stretch them out and then pull almost into your chest here where you would like bench press. And yeah, it feels great in the lats. You don't have to go super heavy. I think this is like 100 pounds. I've done heavier before when I was doing them a lot. But again, I was doing them at the beginning of my workouts just to get the blood flowing before I'd go do lat pull downs or pull ups. Because right now, like I said, my biceps were pumped. So getting in that pull, I was feeling a bit restricted, like I couldn't pull back as far as I'd like to. So I think it's been a while since I did these. So I think maybe next time I do them, I'll do them at the beginning of the workout before I'm pumped and just try and get that blood flowing. But I wanted to do them here, and they still felt good. It just didn't feel as good as they could have, or as good as they've felt in the past. That's okay. It's still good work. Couple partials at the end there. And our last movement of the day is just going to be one set of, I can never remember what you call these, just reverse hypers, but kind of focused just on back. I've noticed when the pad is lower, I can feel it more in my hamstrings and focus more on that. And then when I get it a little higher, more like waist height, I can feel it more in my mid and lower back. Really right there, I'm just going down. It's almost like the down's just like a stretch, kind of a break. And then when you come up to the top, you just really try and squeeze the middle of your back. You're gonna feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes a little bit. If you just try and focus on using your back, I found that helps a lot if you're trying to take your legs out of it. But yeah, overall, it's a good workout. I was gassed from it. Yeah, that's really it.